The commentator for the match is Rob Palmer. Your venue, Old Trafford in Manchester.
Beckham. Rough treatment with a great piece of skill from Beckham. A good cross as well! Oh, and a deft little header from York, which was very, very close. Quick fire football from Manchester United, and York was allowed an unusual amount of freedom by the Wimbledon defence. The ball caught him by surprise and put him in the face. But now it's a break from midfield by Roy Keane. Charging forward, goes alone. Good piece of skill by Keane. Does he shoot? Does he seek support? He hits the post, and Cole can't react quick enough. Blomqvist does. There's mayhem in the Wimbledon defence. Had a look. Was desperately seeking some support. Didn't get it. Opted for the shot, which finally crashed off the post. It had beaten the goalkeeper. Beckham. This time there is no offside, and this time it's a goal for Andy Cole. But Wimbledon didn't know which red shirt to mark the most, and they left Cole free alone in the kind of area where he revels. Simple pass for a player of David Beckham's standards. Cole beat the offside trap, and Cole was cool. There's a cross from Blomqvist, forced for Keane, surely he'll score! Oh, dear me! There were bodies everywhere trying to stop it. It was unconventional, but it worked. Gary Neville, touch of the Beckhams about that pass, but it didn't fall to the feet of Blomqvist. Now it does. Blomqvist looks up. Cole and Giggs and York and Beckham. Stars waiting for the cross. Blomqvist crosses it. Up goes Cole! Oh, unlucky. Couldn't quite get over the ball from 2 yards out. Right place, right time, long finish. It was an excellent cross from Blomqvist. Step over. Not cutting him off balance. An excellent cross from the Swede. Cole got there ahead of Blackwell. Dwight York to Wes Brown. Chance for Brown to score a goal, maybe. Oh my goodness, over. That was a rocket. That's why Alex Ferguson gave him a chance today. There are more United youngsters filtering through into the team. Today, notably one Wesley Brown. Not lacking confidence, hitting a left-footed shot from 30 yards out. Thatcher for Wimbledon. Roberts. Cunningham to his right. Hughes buzzing around the field. Now it is Kenny Cunningham. Ewell first to the ball. Falls for Lieben. Holds him off. It takes a deflection and Wimbledon equalise. Jason Ewell with a duel. Well, Jason Ewell, who had an excellent game for the England under-21s against Bulgaria last week, silences Old Trafford. Yes, it did come off the heel of Yapstam, but Jason Ewell will be claiming that equaliser. Yapstam. Blomqvist looking for Cole. Sullivan comes a long way. Cole gets there ahead of him. Surely he's not going to shoot. He's got York in support. Cole plays it to York. Oh, how on earth did he get that off the line? Unbelievable. Cross from Blomqvist. Giggs coming in. And Giggs scores! Manchester United firing in from all angles as they try to contain Cole and York. Giggs slipped in at the far post. Well, they were trying to keep their eyes on all kinds of threats in there. And Giggs slipped in unnoticed to score a pretty powerful header. 2-1 Manchester United. Minute to go in stoppage time as Van der Hal loses the ball. And he was led off big style then. Manchester United have beaten Wimbledon 15 out of the last 24 games in the league between the two teams. Now David Beckham, who's got a famous goal against them, and has got a pretty good goal against them this time. How he enjoys beating Neil Sullivan from distance. Now, cue Wimbledon fight back. Maybe it's cue fourth Manchester United goal. Blomqvist on a run, they've let him have the ball. He spots the goalkeeper off his line, and he tried to be cheeky. Terrible defending by Wimbledon. Sullivan was hardly off his line. It's York inside. Oh, and he squeezes it past the goalkeeper. He's enjoying being a Manchester United player. His 6th goal in 9 games. Cut inside and slyly side-footed it past Sullivan. Neville. Philip Neville to Andrew Cole. Cruyff wants it. Cole doesn't want to give it him because Cole wants to score. Andy Cole, who started the scoring in the 19th minute, has had 2 handfuls of chances this afternoon. Back flick into the path of Hughes, has been stand to the ball, and Van der Hau somehow kicks it out. How on earth? They finally cracked the Manchester United defence, and there's arms and legs of Raymond Van der Hau everywhere. Cunningham. Hardly. And a chance again for Wimbledon. They've had the chances to draw level. This time it's Gale. He was left all alone. And when he looks back, you may feel he should have scored. Here they blow again. It's Cole. Oh, excellent. Oh, unbelievable. Like watching the young Andy Cole who was at Newcastle United through the defender's leg. Didn't have power, but he knew exactly what he was doing. That was inborn instinct from a classy striker. There's Brown. Onside, Dwight York. Can they catch him? Cole wants it. He wants his hat-trick. He's got a chance of the hat-trick. What's he going to do? He plays it to Scholes. Well, that was unselfish. You can put your house on Andy Cole having a shot then to score his hat-trick in the final seconds of the game.
I don't think there's any shame in getting beat by a very good side. They totally dominated the match from start to finish. We never got going at all ourselves, and we didn't make things any easier for ourselves by giving away 2 or 3 silly goals. But at times, they totally outclassed us.
It was an excellent performance. Some of the football was outstanding. We should have scored a hatful of goals in the first half, and then got a warning when they equalised. But fortunately, we got the goal on half-time from Ryan Giggs. I think it sealed the game. In the second half, we've added to it, and it's been a very good performance.
It is nice, you know, to get a little run in the team, you know, like I've got a couple of goals out of it today, and I got one against Southampton 2 weeks ago, so it's nice.
The second goal showed a great deal of confidence from you. It's like watching you in your Newcastle days. You just did it instinctively.
At the end of the day, I'm a confident kind of player, you know. People try to knock me and make out that I'm not a confident player, but I am. You know, and that's what I play on, is confidence.
From the City Ground in Nottingham for this match.
This is Bowyer breaking from midfield, and Hasselbank is onside. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank with a great chance for Leeds United. I have to say, he did look decidedly offside. That was decidedly off target. Good feet by the Scotsman, and well, it was the right ball to play. Granville had just strayed offside and stupidly kicked the ball into the Forest supporters behind the goal, and his punishment is going to be a yellow card. Good cross, Shipley. Really good play by Bart Williams. Quite rightly, Shipley applauds. That was a late tackle by Granville, and he's already been booked, Danny Granville. And I think Leeds are going to be down to 10 men after barely half an hour. Alan Rogers for Nottingham Forest. Leeds 10 men defending desperately at the moment. It's a fine effort to hit the post. It was Bart Williams from long range. Well, they haven't scored for quite some time, Nottingham Forest, but they won't have come any closer than that. Short it goes to Hasselbank. Chance for Hayden to cross, which he does menacingly and decisively. Leeds United are in front, and it's the substitute Gunnar Haller, who's only been on the pitch the 7 minutes of the second half. George Graham's first ever signing puts managerless Leeds United into the lead. And Allaire could cross in for Armstrong. Fine save by Nigel Martin. He's not had a lot to do this afternoon. What he's had to do, he's done very well indeed. Stone leaves the scene, and it's Chettle with a strike. What a save again by Nigel Martin. Two fine saves in this second half. Gemmell. And wide to Bonallaire. A sea of red in the centre. Now can the Frenchman deliver a good cross? He can! And it's Steve Stone, their top scorer from midfield. Good play by Bonallaire. And a quick look up. And it slid off the balding head of Steve Stone. Armstrong tries to find Stone. It's now with Dougie Freedman. Good save. Hesitation by Shipley. Why, I don't quite know. Stone. Great chance for Freedman once more. Nottingham Forest with a free kick. Again, Martin denies them. On his 100th appearance for Leeds United, Bart Williams is once more thwarted. But for Nigel Martin, Dave Bassett might be celebrating an important victory here this afternoon. And that's it after 95 and a half minutes. All square here at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest 1, Leeds United 1.
I thought we would win, even with 10 men at half-time. I said to the lads, I'd only sitting back and coming in and with a battling draw. I thought we could win the game. I told them that I wanted them to go out and win the game. Disappointing in the end, but the saves Nigel Martin pulled off at the end were fantastic, so the draw was probably a fair result.
Well, it's always difficult as well against 10 men. Obviously, you're expected to win the game, particularly when a side's been down to 10 men for an hour, but we've seen it on many occasions, and Leeds worked very hard, and we needed to get that goal. Had we got a goal, then Leeds would have had to try and do something, and it might have gave us more opportunities. But Nigel Martin had a wonderful afternoon, you know, and nobody can deny that. He showed international quality. You know, I think I sold him to, when I was the manager of Palace, far too cheap now.
Nigel, was that one of your best games of recent times?
It's probably one of the best I've had since I've been at Leeds, yeah, and I enjoyed it.
I mean, you made a number of saves, but you're telling me you weren't even fit?
The back had gone a little bit before the game. We got here early, and I did a warm-up before 2 o'clock, before the team sheets had to go in, and I just felt that I'd see how it goes, and fortunately it held up.